Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. See where our adventure's going to be taking us next. So in our last episode, we actually started going through the Shrine of Amana after wrapping up the Drangleic Castle area and taking on the Looking Glass Knight. So we are over by the crumbled ruins right now. Okay, looking good. I think we should be okay to just kind of explore and be careful around this area. Always hard to tell where the fun is. Can't really see much else over here. So I think we can just take this path the rest of the way. I'm already shooting at us. Oh boy. Let's see who's... There we go. Oh! Oh boy. It's always fun in the Shrine of Amana. Let's kind of wrap around here. Little bit of a recovery time. Make things a little easier. We actually almost used the Staff of Amana, which is what these sorceresses are using. It was one of the items in our original poll from quite a while back, before we started our series. Hey, looking good. Okay, awesome. Well, I think there's actually an item over there. I'd like to say it is a special type of halberd. Just for fun, let's kind of see what's in here. The Helix Halberd. Another item I was debating if we should add to our original poll when we were starting our series. 'Cause it just looks like a cool weapon. Where is it now? A halberd with a helix-shaped handle, headed with a double blade. Complex design, somewhat expressively somewhat excessive. Oh boy. A complex design, some would say excessively so, that hides its spear within its handle. Although its precise origins are unclear, its construction appears to utilize techniques from the lost land of Olafus. So it is really cool looking. Now let's see if we can actually show it off for a moment. Always hard to find stuff after you lose it. There we go. But I believe it's got a cool little spear attached to it that actually you poke through as you... So that's pretty awesome. At some point it might be fun to actually try that out as a main weapon for a build. Let's put on our backup weapon again. Okay, looking good. It's kind of a fun little item. Okay, we've got the big guy over here still. Oh, and you as well, sneaking up on everybody. Okay, looking good. I wonder, because there are always so many of these sorceresses around, how many we can kind of hit from where we are over here. Like, she might be a little far. Yeah, just out of range. Okay. Always have to be careful with the water as well, because some of this just drops right off. Okay, there we go. Okay, fire seed, nice. There we go. So you kind of hiding over there. I don't think we have to worry about the Dragon Rider at the moment, because we're not doing that section just yet. Alright, I forgot about you. Already got a friend coming over that way. Just out of range, I think. There we go. And triggered that enemy to come follow us. There we go. Okay, looking good. Okay, looking good. Oh, you're over here. Just kind of hanging out, huh? Well, there we go. Okay, let's actually hop on our torch for now. comes the hippo. Gonna get some space over here. And there we go. As we work our way on over, just kind of a tricky spot over here. Always gotta be extra careful. Okay, there we go. Oh, down she goes. We should be able to angle this now. And we're in a pretty good spot. There we go. Okay, Crimson Water. Estus Class Shard, and I believe this is Sunlight Blade. Not that we're using it, but always good to pick it up just to show where it is. And one of the main reasons why I like this area so much is it's really a magical spot. While challenging with all the magic going on around you, it really is pretty cool though. Like the whole vibe and atmosphere is pretty special. Somebody coming our way. I can almost hear something. Okay, large soul and old radiant life gem. Here's somebody coming. Gonna get some space over here. How many spells we got left here? Not many. Okay, looking much better. Here's so much in the water. Okay, smooth and silky. That's one. Right, there is an item over that way. There we go. By the curse jars. I don't think we have to worry about it though. And they're kind of tricky to get where they are. Let's see here. We've got to wrap all the way around. Just out of range. closer. A little closer. Okay, there we go. Gotta be careful with this section. Kind of reset her a little bit. Just gonna keep on going, I guess. Let's see if she's gonna keep shooting from there. She is, wow. Okay, I think she's reset now. Lone Hunter Schmidt. Sure, why not? Might make things a little more manageable in this section. Just out of range, of course. We're just gonna go for it, I guess. Let's grab our torch and make our way on over. Of course, we lost our torch along the way. We'll go all the way back. There we go. It appears all of our friends coming. Oh boy. We have to get a little bit of space over here. Goodness, they're just everywhere. Okay, there we go. Where are you going? He's on the retreat. Okay, bleeding serum. There we go. little bit of space over here. Let's pop a flame butterfly just to get our light back. Okay, life ring +2 and singer's dress. Are we using the life ring at all? We are not. Probably don't need it at the moment, but that's pretty cool that that's where it is. And of course the singer's dress is right here. Dress worn by a far-gone muse offers almost no physical defense, but is blessed with high resistance to magic. These enchanting singers were given song by the great dead one, and have little concept of self. They live only to sing, and will continue singing until they can do so no longer. I think those are for the Milfinitos. Well, farewell, Shade Lone Hunter Schmidt. Okay, we got a couple of friends along the way here. Let's hop on in. I think there's just an alluring skull over in that corner, which we don't really need. Far more important to get our bonfire over this way. Kind of reset everything. Okay, looking good. Don't want to get into that acidic mist over there, that's for sure. See if there's anything over here, actually. You know, this area can be a little tricky. That is for sure. Already shooting at us. Well, that's one. Whoop, almost got her. There we go. Oh, of course, they heal in this section, which makes them a little tricky to deal with. I actually wonder if we should throw on a bow, just for this part. There we go. So at the very least, maybe we can knock him off. And there we go. Full heal every time, nice. Okay, maybe if we can just time this a little better. Get full stamina. Okay, is there any other ones over that way? Oh boy. Okay, well this will be in our favor then, if he comes this way. There we go. Okay, looking good. Okay, finally. Let's pop another flame butterfly while we're here, just to be safe. And it wouldn't hurt to take another herb. We no longer need our bow on, though. There we go. Now, I'd like to say this is homing soul mass over here. Homing crystal soul mass, nice. We'll actually be able to use that. Oh, we could have just used that fire. It's a little disappointing. I think there is an item right over here as well. Just have to be very careful. And hug the edge a little bit. There we go. And now we can bring along our friend for the rest of this section, because we're about to get invaded, I believe. Bring along Felicia. I hope she doesn't fall in. Peculiar Kindlelure. There we go. Nice. Large soul and Black Witch's Staff. Wow, we actually got that. That is awesome. Sadly, we're not using it this time. I remember how long it took to get the Black Witch's Staff the first time when we played, or not the first time, but the second time on our second playthrough when we were trying to get the, when we were doing a Hexer build. Hey, another Milfinito. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see, what do we got going on? Just for fun, another herb. Won't hurt us. We won't need our that on anymore, and now we can switch this up a bit. Put our staff on our other arm again. Okay, looking good. And on we go to face the Demon of Song. Always such a creepy boss, but really cool looking actually. We got both of those off, nice. There we go, wrapping it on up. Wish she would turn around a little bit here. Oh, poor Felicia. She's getting manhandled over there. Well, that didn't help much. Oh my god. Just so creepy and so cool at the same time. One more should do it, and there we go. The Demon of Song. Kinda felt bad for Felicia though. And for our trouble, we got the soul and the key to the embedded. Which is actually pretty cool. And I think it's considered a weapon, actually. Take a look over here. There we go. Sword that opens the embedded's door, shaped like a weapon, but is in fact a key. Plunge the key into the embedded to bring a rhapsodic end to his fate. The once human embedded, realizing that he could never resist the temptations of the flesh, bound himself internally with chains. Since then, he was awaited the day that somebody will find the key and bury it in his bosom. Kind of a sad situation there. And of course, the soul of the Demon of Song. When this demon developed a taste for human flesh, it was contained within the shrine of Amana, but the line of priestesses who looked after the shrine and appeased the creature have died off. And we're probably not going to use that soul for anything. Primarily, it's just to get a poison weapon, the Spotted Whip, I believe. Now, one of these days we should do a build that involves poison. That'd be kind of fun. We come from this way? Yes, this is the way we want to go. Nope, that is not the way we want to go. This is the way we want to go. He's really set on blocking that door for us. Okay, there we go. A Science Helm. Okay, so there's no torches over here, but there is a path that we will eventually have to take over in that direction. But we'll definitely just want to get this bonfire real quick before we fully explore that area. Looking good. And we're about to meet our friend again. Everybody's favorite.
was a king. You neither born with a great mythical grounded in my fate. What is it you seek? You cannot even say yourself. Hear me again, young Harlow.
And of course, always fun meeting up with Aldia. Always interesting conversations, for sure. Okay, let's grab that fire real quick. I think there's an item over here. Let's be on the other side. Okay, Radiant Life Gem. Okay, now before we wrap this one on up, there is somebody we have to save. It's not that we have the key to the embedded. Let's see, is it Central Drangleic Castle? I think it is. And quick rescue one of the Milfinito. She should be right over here. Of course, there is the embedded, which we can use the key now. Such a cool and creepy concept. But now the door is free, and so is she. Okay, there we go. Ring of the Dead, which I forget what that does, but we can take a quick look. White ring. Keep human appearance even when hollow, so that's kind of cool. There we go. Quick, hop over to Majula. We do have that Estus flask shard that we picked up. And I forget, that might be all of them. Because I think we have 12 in total that we can use.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it. To see luck, however.
Because I know there's one right after the area of the Dragon Rider as we approach No Man's Wharf, but I think you're stuck at 12, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's buy a couple things. Use up some of our souls here. There we go. Stock up on some gems, because we used quite a bit. Now, we are going to kill ourselves real quick, because we have to be... We have to be hollow in order to go to the area. I think it's... I forget what it's called. It's like... It's the spot where there's one more Milfinito and a bunch of Pyromancers. Also the... Oh, what's it called? There's a special katana. Like the man slaying katana. Let's see, it's right over here. Back to the undead crypt. Kind of a cool little tucked away section too. I think we're also going to put our staff in our other hand again, because I think we're going to use our fire or a torch. There we go, and there we go. Oh, actually, we could throw on that spell, Home and Crystal Soul Mass, just to show it off. Soul beats made more lethal with crystallization. When fired, they home in on their targets. Crystallization makes souls and sorceries all the more powerful. Okay, so attune. There we go. Oh, we only get 3 casts of that. Maybe just for fun, let's throw on Soul Bolt in case we want to try that out as well. Up we go. Oh, you actually come back. There we go. Okay, Science Halberd. I guess you guys are just kind of hanging out here. There we go. We have a chest right over this way. Okay, magic arrows. To get our spells back. Wait, what's this place called again? Rise of the Dead. There we go. That's the name. I don't think there's anything over this way at all. Well, we got a couple of friends over here. There's one of our pyromancer friends. And there we go. And then our last Milfinito, of course.
Who are you? And what do you want from us? Milfinito, that is what we are called. My name? Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world. We sing eternally for those who bear death and dark within themselves. We have been here forever. We know nothing of the outside world, and we do not need to. The little ones were born from the great dead one, and the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since, to comfort those bound by death and dark. This is what we were taught. We hear a song in the distance. You rescued a Milfinito who was taken from us. Take this. We Milfinito thank you.
Okay, fire seed, nice.
You silenced that cursed singing. Please accept these as a thank you.
Okay, divine blessing, nice.
Do you seek comfort too? You poor thing. Take this at the very least.
Okay, petrified something.
This is all that we can do.
And of course, if you are out of effigies, you can actually come here to restore your humanity, which is kind of cool. We can see our friend waiting for us. Oh my god, it's non-stop. And there we go. Okay, another fire seed. Of course, we have one more friend. He's trying to poison us. Nice. And there we go. And our last couple of items should be right over here. I always lose track of them. This way. Okay, bonfire aesthetic. And there we go. The Manslayer. Okay, awesome. Well, that's going to wrap this one on up, and in our next one, we're going to be heading on over to the Undead Crypt as we make our way toward Velstadt. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.